Okay. Now,
Now we're live.
wow, that only took, 10 acts of the Saints. Jeez.
Talk about some real technical difficulties.
Yeah. Hi, guys. How are you? Welcome back. I'm here with the Cauldron Witch, which everybody should know by now.
Uh,
And we are, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay, so this is like a quick chit chat, hop on witches. Hey, Rowan. Um, we I will be primarily. I'm not gonna like leave this channel or
get
like
rid of the channel.
yeah, get rid of it. I'm not getting rid of this channel. However, I will, as all of y'all have noticed, will be primarily on our shop channel, the Cauldron Shop on YouTube. I won't be here very often. Maybe sometimes. It's been a long time, Mama. Yes, it has, Nikki. Well, that's why I came on here because primarily we've been on the shop channel. We do all our stuff for the shop's promotion, and that's where we do our chit chats and our little check-ins. Hey, Tommy, like all or Tammy, not Tommy, Tammy. I can't
Who's
say.
Tommy?
I don't know. I do know a Tommy, but I can't read because I don't have my glasses on.
Yeah.
Um, but like I'm trying to just like, oh, by the way, hey, we're over here, or I'm over here, we're over here, because I don't, I'll be honest. Yes, please go there. That's where, where most of our content is now for the last year,
For the last like year or so.
year and a half, maybe two.
Yeah.
It's been a lot. We just never. No, I.
Yeah.
It flashed up so fast, and I saw the T, two M's and a Y. I just assumed that was the O, not an A. um, but yeah, I feel like I leave this channel hanging. It's not that I've forgotten about the channel.
I
Well,
yell at her all the time, guys.
but yeah.
Thank you, Rowan.
Yes, thank you.
I will
Um,
say the link also I think is in the description box.
yes, it or should be. I don't know. We went
I
back and
don't
forth
know.
so much. I don't know, but no, I'm not gone. I'm just somewhere else. We haven't been gone. Like we post fairly frequently. It's been rough the last couple of weeks because he's had people in town. I've had things going on in my personal life, so we haven't been on our normal.
Weekly basis.
Yeah, so we're trying to get back up to at least something once a
Once
week,
a week. Yeah.
like whether it be a chat, a product review, a product show, like a shop update or a life update, or our one-on-one like quick readings that we do. We're trying to just move everybody over there and you know get everybody where they need to be. But I'm not gone. I'm not gone. Don't you boo me, Lady Witch. What does that mean?
Wait.
Why? You're such a bully some days. Oh, thank you, Rowan, again. I think you're my only little wrench, by the way.
Who, Ro?
Yeah. I don't think I ever maybe added Noah. I'm not even sure. I haven't seen Noah in forever. Yeah, we'd love to have you, and I think you'll enjoy the content that we have done. And we're trying to like get our gears back moving. That way, we can be more engaging. You're the king of wrenches. Oh, boo. Okay. Well, today has been a day. Let me tell you.
She's sensitive today.
I, I wonder why. Who's got my schedule all out of whack?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Your
Oh,
schedule.
yeah, my schedule. We have a routine, and we've been out of our routine since Thursday, the third.
No, technically Wednesday.
When what? That makes it worse. That makes it worse. I've been out of whack for almost a week because of you. Um, and it didn't help. Like I had like I literally yeeted myself out of my bed this morning and into a piece of furniture and hit my knee because I was having a nightmare in the middle of my alarm going off, and I threw my leg up to like sit up real quick, and I ended up in the floor in my nightstand. That was a fun way to start the morning. And then I had some issues with my bladder last night. Not TMI, I didn't pee or anything, but I was having like bladder spasms. Like it feels like you got to go to the bathroom, but you can't really go. So that was up and down. And so I got up and I was like, you know what? Today's not happening. Today's not happening. I'm really good about telling other people to go to work. And then today I was like, yeah, I can't. I've hit furniture. I can't sleep. I'm having nightmares. I'm not going.
She texted me. I called her. I was like, "You bitch,
Yeah.
I'm going, and you're not gonna go." Because I love going to work.
You do.
If my boss is watching this, I love it there.
I don't think your boss is watching. However, you never know.
You never know. So fake it till you make it.
Right. Exactly. So, but that was my life today. And yeah, this bitch been picking fights all day.
I I have not. I am innocent. I literally saved her life in a video game, and she yelled at me
I didn't
because I
yell.
didn't do it like good enough. I don't know.
That is not what I said. That is not what I said.
I protected you. I threw a protection on you, and you were like, "It did not protect me good enough."
Oh yeah, that thing. Okay, well, first of
Like
all,
you literally lived. I don't know. I don't know what more. I
you
don't know how to
threw me in
protect
the
you.
bubble, and then the bitch came in with me. So how is that helping? It's not like she couldn't
I
fucking.
couldn't control the bitch.
Okay,
I
well,
can't
you're
say,
supposed
"Now
to
you stay
kill the bitch.
there." I can't be like Piper and go freeze.
Yeah, well, you should maybe work on that because you just threw me in a bubble of like what nothingness. Like, what's the
So,
point of the bubble?
so y'all understand? She mad at me because I can't freeze video game players. Okay, just so we're all clear.
It's valid.
It's valid, she said.
It's
Oh
valid.
my god, what do y'all do for work? Nikki wants to know what we do for work. I I am a maintenance man at a library. It is not my favorite job.
I'm a groomer.
Yeah, but none of us do what we want to do except for the shop, except for the cauldron shop.
Right, which is why we're working so hard at it because we like that to be like a
The
place
only thing we
to
do.
establish and yeah, our only job.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, hello.
anyway.
Anyway, so do you want to talk about what we were talking? I mean, we're already here. Do you want to talk about what we were kind of sort of talking about earlier?
Yeah, throw it out.
So, okay, I don't know how. All right, let's just throw it out there. I have a little bit of
A little what? No, no, reel that right the fuck back, or I will say what I will say. Cause you
say
don't have a little nothing. This bitch got no fucking. She don't know how to write in a book. You buy her a book, she's just like, it's so gorgeous. Never will write in it because she's afraid of destroying the book. I don't understand that. The book is supposed to be written in, not writing in the book. It's destroying the book. So she got like 4 empty books. She don't know what to do with.
that is not
And you
true.
know what she wants to do? Get other books. Get
I
other empty books.
I didn't do that though. Thanks for
But
throwing
you
me out like
want.
that.
You want to.
They're pretty. I like them, and I may or may not have a small obsession with notebooks.
Not small. Not at all. It is huge. She buys me notebooks now. She's got an issue. She's got a problem.
Oh, look at that, Rowan. That's interesting.
See, same thing with you. Row.
Well, he's only got the one giant one. The giant one that you bought him, that's beautiful. That is begging for spell work. I would love that. I don't even have one that big. I have several. But like, let's get to the meat and potatoes. Nothing like fresh notebook. Thank you. Thank you. See,
To write in. To
sir,
write in. To
sir.
write in. To write in.
These books are for the important forever things. Thank you. That is exactly right.
I do not disagree. You see how they're for
Right,
something? They're not for emptiness. They're not for to be on a shelf.
Do you see this book? Do you see this pretty
That's
book?
gorgeous. That's so
It's leather
gorgeous.
bound from Italy. I bought it over. I bought it my own gosh darn blood, sweat, and tears. And it's got gorgeous paper. It pretty much lays flat. I can't ruin this book. I gotta be sure.
How would you ruin the book?
Because I'm gonna do what I said I'm gonna do. See, thank you. Everybody has fine appreciation for this leather brown beauty. What I'm saying, huh?
I said that is gorgeous.
You want one, don't you?
Huh?
You want one, don't you?
Oh, I definitely do. Are you kidding me? And man, I instantly. So what I told you to do with it, like 2 years ago almost, is what I would do with it in an instant.
And I'm gonna do it now. That's what we were talking about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
It took her almost 2 years to get to this podcast.
I have to work up the nerve to desecrate.
Doesn't that mean to shit?
Okay, that might not have been the right word. Hey, Marty. I swear to God, I'm going to come through this.
Or is that defecate?
No, that's defecate, but desecrate means destroy, I think, too.
So, okay.
Take a shit on something. No, I mean, not desiccate. It wouldn't even be because what I want to do with it, what I'm going to do with it is this is just going to be what houses the spells. Not all the other stuff, not the how-tos and the how I felt and the just spells.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about because we were talking about having, like, okay, there's like our main grimoires, right? And our main grimoires, like, like you open it and boom, right there, there's the. I don't know. I know what Lady Witch is saying. I just don't know which one means what anymore.
Well, defecate is what Rowan just put.
If you dedicate on a book, it's technically okay. Look, y'all are confusing me. You're using these words back and forth. They sound the same. They look the same. Damn it, they're the same. I don't know what y'all are saying to me. Anyway, so no, but you have your main grimoires, right? Now, when you open the grimoire, it has the spell up top, like the title of the spell, your list of ingredients, and it tells you how to cast the spell, right? And tools and all that good stuff. But then you have like the offshoot grimoires that like might not even give you a fucking list of ingredients and tools, may or may not. And the only thing it gives you as far as the spell is like the incantation. But as far as the rules go or how to cast it, it's not like that's not really in there because off the shoot grimoires, as I put it, is for witches who don't need the, do this, do that, do this. It's just this is what you need, what you may need, and what you say and like all that good stuff without the basics to do like point A, point B, point C. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Okay. So would they all be the same or would they all be slightly different?
What do you mean?
Like, okay, how many, for example, you don't have to give the real number. How many
offshoot grimoires?
Well, no. You have one main grimoire, right? That has all the how-tos, what the elements are, what this is, blah, blah, blah. You have two of those.
Yeah, because I completed the one. It was a small book.
Yeah, this bitch completes books. I have never completed it. Minus my actual...
Because you have 400. If you had like 2-3 books, you'd finish one of them.
I have 3 right in front of me, bitch. So
are any of them finished?
I mean, kind of. No.
That's my girl.
No. Okay, I have the journal, the everyday, my planner journal, blah blah blah, and then I have morning pages.
Yeah.
Which is just it's it doesn't. You know what? It's not about that. Yawnsworth. It's not about that. It's about what goes in them. And
yeah.
It is to have the things in them. Like, okay, so how many offshoots do you have?
Okay, I have, honestly.
The shame. You see what he does to me? Jeez.
The shame?
Yeah, you're shaming me.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, Um, no, I think I have right now one offshoot grimoire, which is just the Latin grimoire.
Plus your sigil.
Well,
Is it?
there's the sigil book, but that's not really a grimoire. I mean, I guess it could be technically. It's a book of sigils
Yeah. I mean,
that I
I think
created.
it's like a companion.
Yep. Um, and I have like magical journals that probably have spells in them. You know what I mean? But
Right.
when it comes to like the grimoires, I have the two main grimoires and then the Latin grimoire, which just holds Latin incantations.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I would love, and I actually started uh off the shoot grimoire that was just like ingredients spell. You know what I mean? Do it how you want, but this is what you need. This is what you say. Do what you got to do. You know how to visualize. You know how to enchant. You know how to cast a spell. You don't need the down to every fine detail instruction manual of the
Yeah,
spell.
we talked about that too, because you may be wondering. I don't know how everybody else in the
Y'all
world
do,
does things.
right? How y'all do your books?
Yeah, like, but we talk about this pretty extensively about like the pass down to the lineage and who gets what, and like I have a plan, which I was talking to Alex about before we went to work today, and I was like, so like this is like the big book is the how to and what everything does book, and then there's the little books like for like the you do what you want. Basically, he was saying this is the incantation, this is your ingredients, put them together how you want. And
Exactly.
I kind of it makes sense to us, at least I think from what we talked about earlier, like because you don't do the same thing twice sometimes, so it's good to have a base of what you're gonna do, but then
Right.
you might want to like change it up, change your color coordination, or change your candle layout, or your layout in general, or totally change all your herbs if you're not feeling those,
Right.
whatever.
Right.
And
We
it's
like
yeah,
like I mean even with that specifically, like substitution, I mean you can even substitute in the main grimoires. Actually, I think even some of these spells literally say need this. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm,
Like substitute the fuck you want. Like substitution in my books, substitute what you don't have or what you can't get, because I think some of this shit is written like definitely need.
yeah,
Or use three of, or use whole. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But like for example, in like the actual main grimoire, you go from like because the main grimoire will house everything from just incantations to just lists of ingredients, tools, and incantations to full blown spells, how to cast them, when to cast them, why we're casting them. Like some of my shit even have stories on why I did what I did. But maybe that's just for people to understand. Because
yeah,
that because just because you do something, that doesn't mean you want to do that in in every case scenario. Because
yeah.
no,
It's kind of a heated debate. Not really, but it can be because I procrastinate on doing certain things because I don't want to fuck them up. I don't want to open my grimoire, or I don't want my kids opening my grimoire and be like, she made a lot of spelling errors, or like, why are their pages torn out? Like, why is there scratch? And I know like the reality of the situation is nothing is perfect, right? It's just pen, it's just paper. But like, I got this thing in my brain that I need it to be like perfect.
well, it's that we're not on TV. Because like thinking about like the Book of Shadows from Charmed, you
Yeah,
know,
oh, God,
the
yeah.
only reason that shit was perfect was because it was fake.
I know
Things
that.
that look perfect are fake. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Sorry, it's extremely hot. I have the AC off for this fucking video.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. No, you don't be sorry. The watches. No, I'm kidding. I'm so kidding.
Well, I mean, we got to be able to hear you.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's my fault, literally, for sitting in front of the AC. I should be sorry.
You
But
should.
But yeah, no, you're gonna have imperfections in your book, and that really shouldn't stop someone from starting it. The only thing that, and honestly, thinking about like, oh, why is there ripped pages? I love that energy because now it makes people in the future wonder what the fuck was this and why is
I
it
mean, yeah,
gone.
I get
I
that.
have, I think, well, actually, in my main grimoire, you can't tell if there's a page ripped because of the way it's set up, but there's a spell that's all scratched up and like scribbled on, and like there's warnings all over it, and do not cast, and blah blah blah, because, well, we just don't need to go into why. And I have the other page to the spell that tells you how to cast the spell hidden away somewhere.
That one I know about.
Hmm.
Genius, you are.
I know. I know. And you know what?
What?
In the future, someone's gonna get the grimoire and see that spell and be like, "What the fuck?" And then that same person later is gonna find that spell hidden away, put two of them together, and probably because they're my descendants, cast the spell I told them not to cast.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like, what's the worst that could happen?
Exactly. Let's just try it, and I'm
Just
gonna be on the other side, helping them so much.
yeah, cheering them along. Like, yeah,
Right.
fuck you up.
No, literally, it's gonna. I'm like gonna like my spirit's gonna be like, "Oh my god, it's been so long since we've casted this. Let's do it." Oh god.
Hmm. Yeah, never up to any good. Actually, you know what? I take that back. We do a lot of good. It just doesn't seem that way.
No, I mean, I don't care how it seems. We know what we do.
We do.
I will say, yeah, nothing pisses me off more than when I make an error in the grimoire. But again, that boils back to look, we need to be humble sometimes. Some of us, not all of us, but some of us need to be humbled a little bit. And
Definitely not all of us in
no,
this.
definitely not all of us.
Because
Um,
homeboy, he picks up a notebook and he's like, "Oh my god, I know exactly what I'm going to put in here." Fucking fills it up in 2.3 seconds, and I'm over here like, I've had this book for 2 years, and I can just do nothing but stare at it.
yeah, but I also have, like, look, there's like something right there that's a little fucked up.
That's character.
There,
Keep going.
there's like certain drawings in here that I don't like.
Okay, but you're a self-professed non-drawer, and even though you say that, your drawings are really cute.
See, I messed up there a little bit.
No, there was nothing there.
There was. Oh, look, like there's actual X's in this one because I fucked up
I
on something.
hope you can tell.
Huh?
I did a face mask yesterday and an eye bag treatment today. I don't know.
I literally had to scribble out an entire word and write it on top.
Shame the
Like,
fuck on you.
huh?
Shame the fuck on you for
What?
doing that. For scribbling in your book. Like, I know I'm gonna make
The
mistakes.
word was so misspelled. I was just like, no, okay, no, they can't even see this, or else they'll get confused. So I had to
But
scribble out and write the right
like,
word.
I know the reality of the situation. First of all, by the time our descendants are of any age, what is reading gonna be?
Oh, look, another fuck up right there. What's
Oh my
that?
god, whatever.
Oh,
See that candelabra though up there? Shut the fuck up.
yeah, I think
Anyway,
I traced that.
anyway, I feel like it's not even going to be a valid point. And see, I'm a Virgo moon, perfection. It's stressful. Um,
Like these two pages are perfect. Like, there's nothing wrong with these two
no,
pages.
those are very good, very nice, very good. All I'm saying is, like in my brain, I know it's probably not that big a deal, and it's only bothering and wigging me out. But I just have this thing, like, what if it's like at night I clean house because like I don't want somebody breaking in to be like, oh my god, this place is disgusting, even though I'm here to rob them. Like that's the first thing when we got robbed a couple years ago. I was like, oh my god, I'm glad my house was clean. Like I didn't give a shit. It took me forever to even notice we were broken into. You'd think I would notice, but homeboy wore gloves and everything. He was very polite, minus the fact that he broke in and stole a gun. However, I mean, he could have come upstairs and killed us, and he didn't.
Okay, honestly, you're right. He could have took that gun and killed the whole
Yeah,
family.
he could have just wiped out the whole family, and he didn't do that. So I have to, you know, could have been worse.
Give
However,
him credit where credit is due.
yeah. I'm not the best at that. Especially don't give myself any credit. I'm horrible at that shit.
I mean, look, I get though. because unfortunately you're not a god, you will fuck up.
Oh my god.
Like if you like if you have the perspective of I don't want to write in the book unless I'm gonna be perfect, like unless the book will end in perfection, you will never get handed a book a day in your life. You know what I mean? You know what
I
I mean?
Yeah, I mean, yes, but I just want it to look good when I pick it up. I want to be proud of
It's
my.
gonna look good, babe. Every book you have looks good. See, this is where, and I'll say this for everyone in the room listening: no one cares how that grimoire looks more than you.
Exactly, and I overcare.
Yeah. So yeah. So relax, relax. No one's thinking about it that way. No one's thinking about it the way you're thinking about it. No one's looking over here and being like, "Oh my god, you see that terrible artwork?" They're looking at it as, "Oh my god, this is a book of witchcraft."
I feel like the women in this chat, most of them agree with me on this.
I mean, I agree. I understand where you're coming from, and I feel the same way about my books. I don't let it stop me, though.
Yeah, you don't let it hold you back like me. Like I am like
Are
heavy.
you kidding me? Do you? Because I get insanely upset when I fuck up something in the grimoire. I don't fuck up anything in the grimoire, in my perspective, as I try. But again, we're not gods. We are human. We make imperfections, and that's fine.
I'm glad you said that on video. I have that on video. For the next time you go, where? Oh my god, babe. No, no. Okay, really? Let me rewind. Zzz, here it is.
Baby, if you don't bring yourself down to everyone's level, no one will understand you.
You're a piece of something. You know
See,
that?
don't play with me because I will reel it right back. You
I
should have
see.
took the humbleness for what it was.
What about that was humble?
Nothing. You made me have to be so unhumble so quick.
You're humble some days.
But then you pointed out that I gotta be unhumble. That I gotta, you know,
You know what?
you know.
Somebody has to keep you slightly grounded.
Okay, see, look, perfection right now. Boom. The God did that right there. Boom.
Yeah, I see. The
The
God
God
was in a
did that.
good day.
But no, like so serious though. Nothing's gonna be fucking perfect. You know what I mean?
I
And
know.
just try. Like, don't fuck up. Be more attentive and aware of what you're doing. You know what I mean? Other than that, like, pay more attention. But other than that, you can't. That's all you can do. You know, that's all
I
you can do.
understand. And I will try
Hmm?
now that you've totally called me out on my bullshit on live whatever this is, TV.
On live TV. Yeah.
I mean, there's 11 people in here watching you tear me to shreds about my habits for writing or not writing.
Yeah.
I love it here. And that's the thing. I
How
love.
long have you had that book?
You know what? That's not relevant anymore. We're past that. We're past that. I love the writing. I love to journal. I love to mark down my thoughts and paper. I love paper. I love paper. I love stickers. So it's like I have a problem, and I know that I have a problem, and I have to fix that problem. And
I
that's
mean, you don't even necessarily have to fix it. You just have to deal with it.
well,
Because
I don't.
again, like,
You know how I deal with things? I don't. That's how I deal with things.
right. And that's why you had that book for how long and it's still empty?
Why we keep bringing that up?
Because it's still empty.
I just got rid of the box that came in like a month or two ago. I found it, and I still have the paper in the big grimoire because it's pretty black gold foil paper,
Yeah.
and I have it to put in that for whatever reason. And
See? See? I'm telling you, it's going to be a gorgeous grimoire. Literally, my off the shoots grimoire look so fucked up.
no, they do not. You're
It's
so
literally just words on paper.
that's fucking the point of paper is to put
Yeah,
words.
but like you're so creative and artistic. Like my most artistic book, I think, is this book.
What I do nothing. I play with pens and
Oh
maybe
my
some
god.
watercolor and
Oh
make
my
my
god. When
different.
I see you when we go on live, I'm going to like at some point you're not gonna see, but I'm gonna sneak some of your grimoires in a bag, and then we're gonna go on a live, and I'm gonna be like, okay, so remember when she says she's not creative? Let's show this grimoire. Let's show my grimoire. Let's show Melaine next to Melaine. Okay, let's do that.
Oh, I forgot about Mullane. So
Yeah,
technically, we have another one.
yeah. So, and that I wouldn't even call an offshoot grimoire, but that's an actual main grimoire.
Yeah, that's a main memoir for something else. But like, okay, that's different. And we, you know what?
Guys, you ever notice how like she hates it when I'm right here? It drives her insane.
I did not say you were right. I
You
didn't.
don't have to. You so don't have to.
Do y'all notice the ego on this one? The ego button, the button pushing little minion over there. That's like, ooh, let's fire Mama up today. Yeah.
She crazy.
Do I need to get Patricia?
Do I need to get Jason?
Those two have a lot to say to each other.
Oh my god.
Damn Leos. Yeah, well, we're both Leos. He is a Leo. I have a Leo something.
You have a Leo moon.
Yeah. Who? You or me?
You.
Me. And you're a Leo rising, right?
No, I'm a Leo sun. I'm a Virgo rising. And I'm
Okay.
Virgo.
Oh, that's right. We have the same shit.
Mm-mm.
No, so you don't have Aries. Yours is
No,
Aquarius.
ours is the opposite. You have a Virgo moon. I have a Virgo rising.
And I'm a Leo.
You're a Leo moon. I'm a Leo sun. And I'm an Aquarius moon.
And I'm there. Yeah. Aries, Leo, Virgo. You're Leo, Virgo, Aquarius.
Yeah.
That Aquarius is something else. It doesn't even go in there. Like, get rid of it.
I don't know how.
That's where you're crazy, like adventurous, want to try stuff.
When I
Weird
go into the woods,
at night with bears. Yeah.
it's not gonna do nothing. Bears generally are not even aggressive. Generally.
Okay. I mean, yeah, you're right. But then there was a snack in the woods at night, and they had to just eat it.
I mean, if you calling me,
That's what I'm saying. I can't deal with you.
ah,
I oh, everybody's doing their little breakdowns. I love those.
yeah.
I it's hard to deal with him some days. His Leo and my Leo just want to fight. I'm much more down to earth than you.
Oh, you?
Ooh, yes, right? What? I need your thought process. I'm not.
I mean,
What? Okay,
I
no.
didn't. I mean, I didn't never really thought about it because I could be pretty down to earth. I don't know. Am
I
not?
know. Okay, I will say this. You,
Pretty sure that Virgo makes me down to earth.
you give me a lot of like really strange advice when I'm in my moods. That helps for some reason. Like, I don't know why, but like that keeps me grounded a little bit. That was an observation somebody else made. That if I'm in a mood, all I gotta do is like we gotta have a chat and I'm fine.
Right.
So, yeah, I guess you do keep me grounded a little bit. But also that Aries just takes over. You know what I mean? Stop scratching. You've been dead scratching that same spot. You're probably fucking red now. You got eat up by mosquitoes this week.
You got a what?
Eat up by mosquitoes?
Oh my god, you have no idea. I
No,
have no idea.
it's bad. Aries, Scorpio, Aries. I sandwich sting me like a potato. I love potatoes, so sting me up.
Like, sting me up. Oh my god.
Shut up. I love potatoes. Potatoes are awesome. And all that bullshit they've been talking for the last 30 years is bullshit. Potatoes are super healthy as long as you don't smother them in, grease.
Oh,
Yep. Okay, well, anyway, are you
I
about.
love potatoes only when they're smothered in grease.
Yeah, well, I mean, that is the best way to eat them. However, I love a good roasted potato. I love roasted potatoes with olive oil and some garlic, some salt and some pepper with some carrots. They're so good. Did you have a good fourth?
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to air.
I don't know if you're talking to
Let's
someone in
do.
the comments. Um, yeah, no, I had a great fourth. It was my brothers from Texas were in town, as you know, and when they're in town, every day's a fucking party. And that sounds so great, but the recovery is not so great.
Yeah.
So,
You'll
yeah,
be right as rain tomorrow after a good night's sleep.
yeah. You?
Very subdued.
Did you see
We,
any fireworks?
yeah, we did. We went down to the harbor and I walked my feet raw, literally. I wore my Birkenstocks, and I guess between me walking and the sand, I got sand in my and it rubbed like blisters on the bottom of both of my feet.
Oh,
And that was like 3 miles, I think.
mm,
So that was a mistake. However, I got my walk in that day for sure. Um, we saw. I didn't get my ice cream because there was a line around the building, but we
of
saw the
course.
fireworks. Yeah, no, that was dumb. I should have known better. But we had, John came over, Dad came over for dinner, and we had burgers and chips, and I made potato salad. Speaking of potatoes, we had a good day. He went home, took a nap, and then we all kind of met up at the harbor.
Okay.
It was nice. It was good. All these first year things, and then with his diagnosis, like everything's just very like we got to make something happen because you never know what tomorrow's going to hold. You know what I mean?
Right, right. It makes you live in the moment, though.
Yeah. So
And
it was that kind of holiday. Like we celebrated, but it was like there was an undertone to it.
right, right. Like you said, the first year is always the hardest. You know what I mean?
Well, I think it would deal better. I would feel more positive if we weren't dealing with his as well right after
Right,
mom's.
right.
Even though his is less severe and highly treatable.
But it's just the fact that it even happened.
Yeah,
That's
it's
like,
just
oh my god.
yeah,
Within the first year,
yeah.
yeah,
It
that's
just
not right.
I'll be glad when all this dramatic crap's done and everybody's back to normal. And I
Yeah,
also have to think that I'm in that season of life where people are older around me, things don't go as planned, people have illnesses. I have to start thinking about that stuff, which I'm not ready to do. I don't feel like I'm that age at all, but
mm. I mean, both our parents are the same age,
which is crazy.
so I understand. I understand. I way up past what was that like? Two years ago now, I think.
Almost three.
Oh yeah, almost three. Coming up in October. And that woman, when I tell you she was a witch, I'm telling you, these witches die the time they want to die. I mean, because for me, as a witch, when would you want to die as a witch? What time of year do you want to die as a witch?
October 31st.
Right. Okay. I have many reasons, including the fact that I could say "fuck you, winter," try to get my ass, but I ain't gonna see you.
Well,
Um,
where we're going, you're not gonna see that shit anyway.
I know. Thank that because paradise, baby. But no, exactly. As a witch, I always want to die around, if not literally on Samhain. And my abuela passed October 27th.
Damn, that was close.
Yeah, buddy.
Somebody shortchanged her.
Yeah, yeah. She out there beating that person's ass. Like I had a couple more days.
Seriously, that's bullshit. But
Oh,
I mean, that was close. That was close. She was right on the
oh
money.
yeah, yeah. I mean, perfect. That's the time of year. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I I I don't know. I hate that. Oh my God. I hate thinking about my mortality. I don't ever want to die. I don't
Yeah,
ever like
yeah, I
the whole
know.
point of like,
You're weird.
what? No, I'm not the weird one. You're weird. I want to live forever. I want to see things come and go. I want to see the seasons in every continent, every state, every country. I want to taste all the food. I want to see all the things.
I mean,
And
I want to live, yeah, but I don't want to live forever.
it would take me forever to do all that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's why you gotta enjoy what you can experience, and then be on your way. Be on your way.
You gonna give me some money?
Give you some money.
Yeah, that's the only way I'm gonna get that shit done now. Is find some kind of person that's gonna be like, here, have the money, take the yacht, borrow the plane,
I'm
go
not
do
gonna give you
you.
money. Your beautiful subscribers will love your business, will shop on your shop, and give you money.
Okay, well, that's them helping them through us because
The shop is in the description box, the channel, and then in any video on that channel. The
yes,
don't even right now, Lady Witch, because I cannot.
he'll get
In less than a
emotional.
year from Shannon passing away.
Yeah, he'll get emotional. We've been
Don't play with me.
avoiding this.
Don't play with me right now. We can't do that. We can't do that right now. We can't talk about him.
Well, did you know he was Australian? I did not know he was Australian.
Girl, do you know so much? I did not know he was Australian. There was a show, that new show, The Residents I went off
Yeah,
about, right? He
yeah.
was in it for like an episode or two. Like
Oh,
not even a little more. I don't even know, but like in an episode or two. Um and he spoke in his he was one of like he played an Australian prime minister or something like that. And when he spoke in the Australian accent, I literally was like, that is the worst Australian accent.
I
I
know.
was like, you can so hear the American come through in it.
I
Babe, he's from Australia.
I remember him in Nip Tuck, right, way back in the day, and he never used his accent then either. And then to find out, like I've seen him in all these other shows and movie roles, and then all his time on Charmed, of course, back and forth. And I was like, this motherfucker is Australian. What?
Yes, right.
Gorgeous. God, he was gorgeous.
God, he was. Look, don't get me upset right now.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Because, no, I understand exactly how you feel. I'm tell you right now, I already cried at Julian, but going back yeah, honestly, I think I cried on a video about Shannon.
Yes, you did. You teared
Yeah,
up.
yeah, we're not gonna bring any of that up.
Oh my god.
So no, when these actors, there's some actors on Charmed. I mean, I'm not gonna cry. I'm really not.
Hello. No,
But
I'm not gonna cry.
other actors on Charmed, they can't die.
Like I'll be honest with you, and this is gonna be controversial. I wouldn't cry over Leo, to be honest.
I'm bawling my eyes out.
I can't.
I'm gonna bawl my eyes out when
Phoebe,
Brian dies. Oh
I
my
don't care
god!
about
Look,
Phoebe.
Brian is just one of them. He can't die.
Who?
Holly can't die. So many
Okay,
like no,
Holly. No. Yeah.
no. They're not gonna. That's where it's like
No.
mortality is not okay for other people. I'm okay. Like I'm cool. I want to die. I ain't depressed or nothing. But like I want to go into the next life. I want to evolve. I want to I want to experience more than just the human experience and the physical plane. Um. However, that don't mean others need to, or if they need to, they can wait to die when I die. I don't need to go through that pain. I'm gonna just like my cat Phoebe. Like she's not gonna die. She's gonna either die the same day I die, or even after. Like she's not gonna die first. Absolutely not. I forbid it.
No, I would eat two, but
You have a spell for that one because you're gonna need it.
so I'm eating four.
You
I
might.
thought you found the tears of gold.
Oh well, I mean, I'm working on it.
Okay, keep working on that. Yeah.
Don't forget to cut your cake, Adrian.
No, wait, no.
Oh fuck. Okay.
It's Adrian's birthday, guys.
Yes, it's Adrian's birthday. Um.
Warning.
Yeah, there's a couple actors that I've cried over.
24 hours.
Actually, there's more musicians that I've cried over than actors.
You're funny.
Like Dolores O'Riordan from the Cranberries. I fucking bawled when Lane Stacy or Staley died. Lane Staley from fucking Alice in Chains died. Bawled. Chris Cornell. Bawled. Chester Bennington, bold.
You know, they do say.
I haven't bawled my eyes over a lot of actors. I cried over Robin Williams.
Oh yeah, yeah, he was sad.
I cried like basically anyone who dies from fucking Harry Potter. I bawl my eyes out.
Oh God.
I cried when the actor of Hagrid died. I was on a cruise ship when he
Yeah.
died. That literally ruined my night. I fucking like we did everything the rest of that cruise in the name of that guy. I forgot what his name was.
Wow. You know,
we would
we were
say for Hagrid. You know what I mean?
Matt Berry from What We Do in the Shadows. Laszlo.
Yeah.
Is it Laszlo?
Yeah.
Laszlo. I'm gonna cry when that motherfucker dies. I love him.
I don't fucking remember. We had this conversation apparently.
Betty White and Maggie Smith. Yeah, I didn't cry over Maggie Smith.
I didn't cry over Maggie Smith, believe it or not. I mean, that one I don't think like shocked anyone though.
Are you kidding me?
When she died, I mean, girl.
No, I'm saying like, first of all, she did more than Harry Potter.
No, I
She
know.
was in the fucking series I like. The not Bridgerton. Is it Bridgerton? No, it's not Bridgerton. What is the name of that show? What's that historical drama that I like?
That's a lot of questions for someone that's really fucked
Yeah, that was a vague ass question.
Not Bridgerton.
I know what you're talking about, though. I feel like I know exactly what you're talking about. And no, yeah. She's been around for fucking years. But it's no surprise when she died. She was in a wheelchair. She looked very,
Okay. Are we
very like
Yes.
you're about to go.
Okay, no, that is not true. When
Do
Tim
you want
Curry,
to go on Google real quick?
Tim Curry's not dead yet, right? Because I want to cry if I find that out.
No, Tim Curry is not dead.
Tim Curry would get me.
But like, yeah, when the actor Dumbledore passed away, I cried.
I don't even remember who that was. Ian? Was that the Ian guy? No, that
I don't
wasn't.
remember. I don't remember his name
Wow. See,
either. I love their characters.
her, Maggie Smith, and Will Chill.
Except when it comes to like Shannon, that was the biggest because Shannon, I love. I mean, like even Robin Williams, I loved as a person, but Shannon was the biggest one for me because I loved her as a person, loved her as an actress. I have a cat named after her. Well, not Shannon, but Prue. There's nothing in that. I keep picking it up. There's nothing in it.
Well, I mean, we've been on for 47 minutes, so we probably should wrap it up anyway.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta go to work tomorrow. I have to have
Yeah, me too. Oh my god. All right. Basically, if you want more Crescent Moon, go to her shop link down below. That's
Yes,
where she actually makes videos.
yes, we make videos.
Well, I guess we do.
I mean, it's very rare that we're not on there together, but I guess it could happen at some point.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's where we
The
are.
last solo video I did on that channel was reading Hearn's Legend, basically.
Was that? Well, there was something else. It doesn't matter. Either way, that's where we'll be.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I'm good. You guys have a good night.
Ooh, y'all drop me. I swear all night tonight. All right, y'all have a good night. We'll see you on the other side. Oh, that didn't sound. No, I don't want to end that. I don't want to end that way. I don't want to end that way. We'll see you on the other channel, not the other side. Stay here. Here, we all live forever. That's how I'm ending it. Boom. I said it.
Yeah. Next, we'll see you on the other channel. Later.